Good evening.
Now, Angel, where are you?
Oh, Minjajman.
So what is happening?
Good evening to your wonderful viewers. Before I answer your question, I want to say this. Any day, any time, if there's any nonsense going on in this country, I will rise and talk. I will keep shouting. I'll keep pointing the mistakes. If you're a politician, it is your responsibility to either like me or hate me because you don't fit me. And until we begin to do that, we can never, ever save this country. I am not afraid. I am not worried. I am not perturbed. I am not disturbed. I am a happy man. I am enjoying my family. And the 30 days they say I should stay home. Thank God, man. Charlie, many beji bruta.
Or they say stay home for 30 days?
Yes, 1 month. Now,
but Captain, are you not a member of the management of Angel?
Well, I am the director of operations for ABN.
ABL is what?
ABN is Angel Broadcasting Network.
Okay.
Yes.
How many radio stations in there?
We have more than 20.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes.
And you are operations manager for all of these radio stations?
Director of operations, yes.
Director of for all of that?
For ABN, yes. I was home yesterday after my birthday bash on the radio and TV. The CEO called me.
Who's the CEO, by the way?
Bronzy.
Okay.
Bronzy
is a nickname. What's his name?
I think Champo.
Okay, Mr. Champo.
Yes. Called me that he has something to tell me. And then he started talking. There's so much pressure coming from left, center, right on the founder and president and blah, blah, blah. So he wants me to call the president.
He wants you to call the president?
Yes, the president. I mean, our founder and president.
Oh, your
Dr.
founder.
Kweku
Okay, okay. Angel Dr. Kwesi Otin.
Kweku Otin.
Kweku Otin. Okay, okay.
But I shouldn't let him know that he asked me to call him. I said, what's happening?
This is getting interesting.
So I told him on the phone that the night before yesterday, na many information saying Crawford share or coffee shop or a plan with some people already.
Coffee shop, yeah,
oh, massa.
Laboni coffee.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, Captain Smart is becoming too loud. He's making some people unpopular. He's making this unpopular. He's doing that and that. A whole lot of things. So yesterday on air, I said that, look, if today, Kweku Otin says, Captain, praise God, I will leave. Because I am not a lazy person. Yes, my brain works, Papa. And I'm afraid, Doc.
Doc is Kweku Otin.
Yes, that's right. It's Crawford friend who are buying the church on the letters from Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA4 Tata no Nina is because Yeseme Kasadodo. I'm saying
GRA4 Tata so on the one sika na.
Well, I don't know. These are the things he said.
That's what he said.
Yes.
All because I say Captain Smart Kasadodo.
Yes. I'm saying and then also ya catch them say me say seven. Nana Adone Dr. Baumiani Alancha Martini IGP. Omu ye Jimmy for. Now me say, on air. No, say yes, you said it on air. I'm so penny. Met me can be a warrior. But to go to that extent, to say that the president of the land, the vice, the IGP, and Alancha Martin, omu ye Jimmy for there. No. If you can provide me with the evidence, I will apologize to the world and resign from your company.
But your shows are recorded.
I mean, they are on Facebook Live. Conversation, of course, one or can say, and nam sa pressure nintino. Sene ye point juma. Obepe se anka ben tweme ho kakra na ade no mu dwa. Pressure na yet the man on no bafoma. I'm so okay. If that is what is going to help you. Because I'm just one individual. Or you have this whole lot of companies. If Captain Smart alone would bring your company down, why not? I'll do that for you. It's Enemy Kwejuma. Started the show. After the intro, then he called, said, pressure samba biom.
So now started.
Mr. T show no.
You call it
5:30.
Anopa before, yes.
And no, I'm so okay. And we
At about what time in Ofrel? Because 5:30 they are much.
No, me started 5:30. 5, I think 7 minutes after 6 in the morning. And Ofrel. I'm so okay, senior. Let's know.
Why in Ofrel?
Dr. Kokote.
Onwankasa. Seseng.
Say in common you're born and run any idea no or can say can main train and then I'm saying no, you said let me work today. No, since sign communication when you call crashes here, it's okay. Senior, let me drop this.
Oh, so you had to stop the show?
Yes, so I did.
But you have news at 6.
Yes.
So this is after the news?
That's before the news ended.
Before the news? Oh, so the news was going on when he spoke to you?
And then I said, okay.
So did you go back after the news to
No, I did not. So the other team members had to continue and then that's it. So he told me he sent the general manager of 1029, that's Kojo Dixon, to bring me a letter. Yesterday around 10:49 thereabout, I saw my brother calling. He said he has something for me. I said, what do you have for me? He said, I've been asked to bring you a letter. I said, letter at this time? I will not be allowed to step out. If it is about me stepping out for some time, I just spoke to doctor. So there's no need for that letter. I saw him, took a shot of it, sent it to me on WhatsApp, and that's it.
What is in the letter?
Well, the letter says that I've been too hard on Nanado, the vice president.
In the letter?
In the letter. I mean, they said I've been using some harsh words on the president and the vice president and then the IGP, and that he's called me on several occasions to stop those things and I'm not stopping and all that. And for that matter, I should proceed on suspension for 1 month and then after 1 month I resume. So they gave a date that's today, and then next month, 4th
June.
4th June.
You're supposed to resume on the 4th June.
That's what the letter says.
So technically it's a suspension.
That's what the letter says.
For assets where using unprintable words against high profile
according
public
to the
officials.
letter.
Okay, but what has been the focus of your morning show by the last?
You see, I have decided. You did Faber also this evening.
Yes.
You just did Faber also.
Yes. That's what you call Faber also.
Yes.
We call it the editorial.
Yes. Faber also is facing the reality all other broadcasters are afraid to talk about.
No holds barred.
No. You pick the issue, you research, you call people with brains to feed you with the needed information so you can also give it out. Sometimes.
And it's called Faber also.
Faber also.
And it's every day?
It's Mondays and Wednesdays.
What time?
From 8:30.
Oh, okay. So Monday, 8:30, Faber also. So the traffic is coming there?
Yes.
The whole Facebook traffic is coming there?
It's always there. Mondays and Wednesdays. Then I have the Anopeja. The show is Anopabofo. Then we have the Morning Fire, the Anopeja. Right after the news, you throw some small fire.
Against who, the fire?
No, I mean, issues happening. And this whole thing is CNO was about, from Galamsey, and then to Yeka Yedie as of mine.
Oh, the national debt, yes.
Yes, and it started from the IGP.
Why?
You remember saying that you police photo by heart. Yes, bullion van police need team yabon to only bulletproof. Police need nam ha yekuno. And I was like, really? We live in a country, 21st century, and police officers are sitting in bullion vans with this long-wheeled weapons. Say police in the two or the shed door in change say no was out to door name. It is say obi nipa boni bi even want to attack them. They di kind of car ni movie no as I say obi door no and so what to no na baby a woti over there na obetimi credit by the time I obet to no kra no the nipa na ku.
Yeah.
It drew time I say you jaisa. And I said it, and I will repeat.
So you are talking about the arrangement of the police people when they are on patrol.
Exactly.
You think they should hold a gun themselves, a small gun?
I mean, they should have some side arms. That makes it easier for them.
Why were you blaming the IGP for that?
But who is in charge?
Okay, he is, yeah, of course.
He is. And I said that, look, when you're careful about the West IGP, Because he had already gone on radio, promised that you had two police in Faketuem.
Yes.
Aketuane
I don't know.
Amma.
Oh, you're sure about that?
Amala.
What's here?
Amma. Till today, ask the police
What's
officers.
Ministry of Finance?
Oh, Ohene, am I? I will not sit on this huge platform.
Okay. Inti ambano.
And then I said that, look, IG, one year careful. Who had the West IG? Then somebody from somewhere calls me and say that on man peniphobia, or for protection. A man will say, you need to keep quiet. And I said, me, keep him quiet. Now, I'm innocent police officers. They don't sleep. They are the people to protect us. And they are being killed like Nkoko. And you want me to keep quiet? I would not.
Okay, so this Faber also is focused on the security of the police.
This one was, it's talks about a host of other issues. You know, this one was on security, and then about Galamsey. I said that Galamsey is going on in Chebi. It's still going on there. And I said that if Nanado, my president, I admire so much, if he really wants to paint a very beautiful picture that he's really on against the fight against Galamsey, he should stop the Galamsey and I want to Krumu. And I will say it again. Did
you show videos of the Galamsey?
Oh, I did. So
you showed videos?
I did. So per se.
So you have the videos?
I did.
And
so
the videos show that this is Chebi?
So per se Galamsey.
Not Esiakwa, not Achim Kutuku, not
Swedro. When you say, everybody knows. My team members were invited by some chiefs. And I said that, look, Galamsey ni Jaya, stop Ukromu there. And I will say it again, Nanado.
No,
if you are indeed watching me, I am saying that
he may not be watching
Galamsey no Jaya, stop Ukromu Galamsey first.
Okay, but do you have evidence that
have you been there before?
I've been to Chebi before, yes.
When?
Oh, it's been a while. I went to a funeral there the last time.
Oh, I mean, Chebi is not as huge as Accra. Yes.
So you have the evidence of that. So you made the point about the presence. When we say
yes, but then if you shall say what if you
the presence, a policy work, a broad
answer. If you have a policy and the policy out what they ban, say you are the bonia, na ebi cost will baby, what tiny baby, I will free. That's a policy, no, and then baby fufra. What person I'm saying?
There be someone there, Obu amai, abai no Obu amai ni na.
Chebi kanwana.
Chebi kan. Enti no, so ko jai Chebi there Galamsey no. Na se we njai Kentin Krono there na. Ne ko kase hwe na akufo do we jai ni krom there o mama na jai. Kentin Krono there there koso a. Na no so beka ne se.
Debi ensuo ba ko pe ne di bube e wo Ghana. Se achimkwa onum bremu. Bremu na yeden. Won ko bremu na ni. Won say the bremu.
And Matthias said, but some
said the beya, you see.
That's what personalizing.
No, I'm not personalizing. I am saying that you want near man getting ketibi we are here. Say a coso, not a biwo na hoa. As I said, what should say? A yenim gracia cry.
And take out until now your presence and a 7 hour presence and a 7 hour feature beer. Let me say, Kobe beer and cap there. And
can before. Soldier for no call other places, you know. Nanka hodi ne jai dada. One who said,
soldier for no so small
Paul. Say, we are the president of this phone, assuming this phone is a country. Not the corruption index, who krumi 85%. We bet me I could know be and the krumu dear, 2% one catch corruption.
So the mini jurisdiction.
Assuming say you invite us a cocasa.
I said, Cocasa and just jurisdiction.
Exactly.
But jurisdiction now Ghana, and Ghana man, jurisdiction at the crow and a Kobe beer. You see, Galamsey, and let's say 15 villages in identify, 12 rivers in identify. Yeah, policy to clear all the 12 rivers. Yeah, isolated Chebi say me free hunt minyan in tem.
No, you see, this is the problem. This is the major problem we're facing. Okay? So we will fear that or how we will fear. If you know how no. As I said, you solve it if you know how no and tem. But ekoye to say e koso wo ba bia na ye mfa nidie e ma president ote akonwa so se waka say yenjai na ono awon a ewo ne krom no na say one of the newspapers dey ba say enye Ghana from pobium na eye galamsey no eye one free Guinea Malians and blah blah blah.
Okay, so your problem of your fight.
That was one, and then the third one was on Ghana Yeka idea. Let me read something.
Yeka idea, and also now President Assembly and I said Finance Minister na Dr. Baumia.
I mean, can you even sure?
Okay, so you're still watching Good Evening Ghana.
We are the Public Debt Statistical Bulletin 2020, prepared by the Treasury and Debt Management Division of the Ministry of Finance, Ghana. Okay.
Camera.
Paul, are you ready?
Yes.
See. Gross public debt, as at the end of December 2020, stood at 291.63 billion Ghana cedis. And that is $50.83 billion, representing 76.1% of GDP, and an increase of 33.6% compared to the stock in 2019. The public debt, as at the end of 2020, comprises external debt of 141.80 billion Ghana cedis, and that's 24.7 billion. 37% of GDP, and domestic debt of 149.83 billion. That's $26.1 billion, representing 39.1%. The total stock, blah, 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 blah. I can forward it up to you.
Yes,
when you read this,
this is the national debt.
Yes, it tells you
the concerns about the national debt. It
tells you that the domestic debt alone represents 76.1% of our GDP.
Yeah, that is owed to the banks in Ghana and other domestic, if you like, books.
And you think it's not a worrying trend?
No, it is. I'm just asking what you did with that.
So I said this, that during Mahama's time, Mayor, one of the people, I was very critical about how the economy was managed under John Dramani Mahama. It do, baby, no. Na mi kofi kura na msuru. Yes, we have Faber was on a sana. I had a jet to a tour. Ntina no she.
Sometimes some can now do my FM.
No, I don't FM. A do baby crana management to me for catchers who have and then they're not wash you. I'm saying Ghana first. I don't have any other country apart from this country. That time now a 69%
of GDP.
Of GDP. As if say Ghana every now it's 76. Then I said, at that time, me kaya some Mahama bon.
Okay, some Mahama bon.
Because with GDP now, what can we see? We are seeing now bomb we. Let's say we see now yet to can say ya.
When say no modu kakra.
No modu. Then it is a sanity here there. And the other Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Say now catching and say, "What about what mobile yeah, Bobby say by heart to say the
about smart borrowings.
Wombo Bobby say by heart. Men are now at a grassy one of smart borrowing on the Madecono. Just a Bobby say by heart. That's the way to me, Bobby say somebody you mean. Our Ghana, her banks, a Kanko, our dear, 76.1% of our GDP there. And then one more time, Mahama.
Ah, Sana Kai.
Yes. And you see, senior.
Now I'm sure be a COVID-19, I be a baby sana. COVID-19 say na na say ko ba betina fie say workers ba betina fie na atua won ka
COVID
we are am mom
to but worker be na kwatina fie won yi umadi no
there be see you be edi
no why
workers say COVID lockdown time so
lockdown we be say even private sector ni pado do kwatina fie
private sector dey mu yin crofo edi aban dey when you be
na say aban no taxes no ye jai tua
taxes dey be why ye jai tua
taxes anka say ye tua ni na ye jai tua
e bit say petrol and cost
check Ghana revenue na there be na say
Ghana revenue authority there no ma check icons no and this are at the
check it Paul check it ma check petrol and cost I na say petrol
and cost samre no
enti adin say dey be afi bi say petrol cost
there be the American say COVID time no you say we Ghana post akotena fie wotina fie cry betua oka yitua onka Wo fie no so.
E bi ko na bi ba.
Lockdown dey new bia lockdown proper
lockdown dey say na call lockdown.
Obi akọ fie Satan no wo fie. Na nsuo a wo betua ka no water utilities no so. Wakotena fie na yesen tua o ka na ban say mentua utilities. Nti na maka na kosoro kakra. Ana kapsi. I'm making. So me more ECG. Yes, Paul, I don't want to read more ECG because nephew and person be yare COVID aba. Yen person be yare into because nephew. What nephew dey tua o ebia 1000 cedis. 1000 cedis be san dey amount. 1000 e dey ma me dey ma me a me yimu 200 tua water. Yes, water no men ntua o dey tenefie na fa water ne free. Say sa na me be ma
one no mu use Ghana water nsu na.
Omu use Ghana water nsu just a borehole for na.
I ono onye dey.
I say on the ono kwa na ono ane.
You see Paul, this is what I'm talking about.
What I'm saying is COVID no and me mad debt and
if we are not careful, we'll be singing certain songs any dancing mood. And it is very critical on us as journalists to stand for this country, not our personal interest.
Correct.
Look, if you look at the trend that Africa, leadership in Africa echoes to see our own. Mark my words, the next 10 years of us, ahead of us, if this is how we're going to manage Africa, Africa cannot contain the African.
Say, Ohiani Nyomanana.
Share. People say, now we are churning out 275,000 graduates a year. What's the plan for them?
No,
What's the plan? Paul, somebody should tell me.
Assemble.
And
it requires a national conversation.
No, you hold on.
Yeah.
275,000 graduates, university graduates a year. So if you pick 2019, just 2019, 2020, it's 275,000 times 2 plus 2.
500,000.
500,000.
More.
Then you come to 2021. This is what we're talking about. That the African youth is not a foolish person. The African youth has got a brain. The problem of the African youth is that the leadership is not helping the African youth. Leadership is supposed to create hope.
Since when? Since forever.
It doesn't matter since forever. When you were born, if it is forever, you should have still been a baby. But you are now called Mr.
Because the African youth are and the lack of hope for the African youth, is it a perennial African problem?
Do we always have to sit down and say that it's the problem of the old, so no solution?
No, I'm saying that it calls for a national conversation.
The national national conversation, we've had it over and over and over and over and over again. And you're sitting here, Paul, you know very well. Every government comes to say, I've created jobs for the youth. I've done this for the youth. Where?
So solution is there.
The solution is that we need quality leadership.
Great. Super. How do we get them?
Oh, Senior. Are you sure they are not aware?
No, but how do we get them?
Are you sure they are not aware?
So
when you have a vice presidential candidate who stands before the entire country and tell you that 2 years into the Nanado I voted for.
When?
2020 elections.
I've
said it on radio.
And to 2016, man, that's not to 2020.
I have said it on radio.
And then at 2020, Utumano.
Oh, I didn't say that I meant Utumano. I voted for that.
So Utumano, there, and you are passing a correct verdict on his first 4 years.
That is why I'm saying that. If I love you and I truly love you from here, I should be able to correct you and let you know that Paul, baby, I will quay.
Now, Captain, December, wako to Obama papa endorsing his first 4 years. May was wabon.
Ohene. Into me baneo. Me pia school fees and ra. Me pia school fees and ra. Na and then me ba fi. Na wo ma me aka chem se wa fa bo e de abobo TV wo fie woni na ntima menka.
Obekana emre a shot. Generally to me then realization the buy out to me who
say. You see, and only a problem I go Africa. There's no short time in governance. Every time counts.
Okay.
And I am waiting to see a day my hometown chief will not go begging for my road to be constructed. I am waiting to see one day one Ghana where Captain Smart can wake up at dawn and there's still light. I am waiting to see one day a Ghana where people will not queue just for a bottle of water. I am waiting to see one day Chinese will not take over Ghana, that our water river bodies are destroyed, left, center, right. They give us poison and they take our cocoa away. I want to wake up one day and see a Ghana that the teeming youth around We're not going to have...
You want to see a Ghana beyond aid?
It is not about the aid. You can't live without aid. Sitting here as a host, people are helping you. That is aid. Nobody under the sun can ever live without aid. But you cannot live without your brain.
So
we need to make sure our brains are functioning.
These are the things you said on Fabio also when you say that and you stand by them, and we are making.
I'll keep saying them.
But
I can be sacked tomorrow.
Obia born is man. Is this something that you think we should continue?
And what is wrong with that?
Oh, that's casting.
It's not casting anything. Incompetent.
Incompetent.
What wrong?
David.
And only your brother tree that work. If you are not clever,
so when you're clever,
what wrong? When you're clever, what wrong? Obi are incompetent, no, you're clever. And these are the things that the African leader,
as a senior reporter, if you want to confront the government, Dr. Baumia,
I will never confront
them
Baumia
with this information. Listen, and the sort of.
Can I tell you something?
But I'm all interviewing that. I think you may have.
Once, it was just about 10-15 minutes when I was on Adom.
Okay.
He came to Joy and then just passed through the studio. Paul, you do something.
Yes.
The last thing I would ever do is to insult Nanado.
Yes.
The last thing
you will never do that.
The last thing I would ever do is to insult Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. I was not trained up that way.
Yeah, what up? It's your boy KRY, my creamy. It's your boy Creamy right now. And this is the free Suffer News on YouTube. Remember, subscribe, like, and share.
Please subscribe, like, and share.